Hello everybody, welcome back to CMB Vlogs. So today we are making a video about plants because Victor has been really busy with school lately, so it's kind of hard for him to be in a lot of our videos, which is so understandable because I really want him to focus on school because he's doing so well right now. But as of today, it's going to be a plant video. I'm very excited to share it with you guys because last month I did a video called The Plants I Bought in the Month of May. And so I thought that video did pretty well and I was really happy doing it and very excited to show you guys what I got. And so I thought, why not do a plant that I bought in June? So that's what this video is going to be about, and if you're interested in seeing all the plants that I got this month, stay tuned. Okay, so first off, I'm going to do the plant related items that I did buy in the month of June. It's not really much, it's just like a couple things that I would like to talk about in this video. The first thing I'm excited to show you guys is this little keychain. It is so cute. But yeah, it's super duper cute. It is by Idlewild Company, and I got this at a local garden center that is run locally. So, you know, you always have to support small businesses. I was looking for a plant originally when I did go, but I didn't end up seeing any plants that I was particularly interested in buying, only because they're like stuff I either already had or that they were just too they need bright light, and I don't have a lot of room to offer bright light plants. But I did want to support them somehow, so I did buy this cute little keychain. I have been eyeballing this for like a few months now because I always see it when I go by, and this time they only had like 3 left, so I had to snag one up finally, and I'm very excited. And then the second thing that I got that's plant related that I do want to talk about is orchid mist. It is a actual plant food mist. It's by Miracle Grow. You guys can see it, but yeah, this stuff is sometimes really hard to find, so I had to get 2. This I want to talk about because a lot of people that own Hoyas know about this mist, I'm sure, but I want to also vouch and swear by this stuff because honestly, if you own a Hoya plant, any kind of Hoya plant, misting it with this orchid food really helps it. Ever since I started misting them with this orchid mist, I noticed that they grow so much faster. They started to put new leaves out, they started to like get new little tendrils growing extra long, so totally swear by it. It does work on your Hoya plants. So I do want to say that if you want to make your Hoyas grow a little bit faster and even encourage them to bloom, I do recommend getting this stuff. You can get it at Lowe's, Walmart, and Home Depot, I think Target, maybe. But I always go to Lowe's and get it because that's usually where I have the best luck finding it more. Okay, so on to what plants I bought in the month of June. So I'm going to start from what I bought first and then last. So earlier in the month, I think I did put this in one of my videos, but I did get this beautiful baby. It is a begonia plant. It is an angel wing begonia plant at that. It is so cute, so pretty. I love it so much. The thing I love about this plant the most is that it's so delicate looking with its little leaves. They're very thin leaves and they grow in little stalks. So the little stem right here you see is the stalk, and then the leaves just grow off of that. And I absolutely love these kind of begonias. So for most begonias, they do like bright and direct light. I have mine on my little plant shelf that's right here in front of the window. It primarily gets its light source from my little lamp that has a grow light inside. I use that usually just for this plant. Whenever I plan to reorganize again, I probably will put this in my windowsill so it gets more of that morning sun, and I'm hoping that it will encourage it to bloom because if you don't know, begonias do have such beautiful flowers. This one is not blooming at the moment, but the flowers are so delicate looking. As much as their leaves are delicate, the flowers are just as delicate and beautiful. They're baby pink and they're very tiny, but they're so cute. Like, I really hope that my begonia blooms plants eventually for me. I know I did just get it this month, but I do hope to have it bloom maybe next year if it doesn't do it this year. But yeah, so pretty much they like that light. They like to be in a humid environment because they are tropical plants. They like to be misted. If you do not have a humidifier, that's fine. Mine's been doing fine, at least, because I do not have a humidifier in my room, but I do miss my plants, and whenever you have your plants crowded together, it does create a little bit more humidity compared to what a room without that many plants would have. And since I have a bunch, it does have some humidity in my room, which is perfect, and it's been helping it a lot. I do keep the soil moist. That gets into watering. With this baby, he does like to stay a little bit moist in the soil, so it does require I'd say like every third day I would water this begonia. That's just what I've been doing, and it's been doing fine. And I do notice that whenever it gets a little thirsty, the leaves do kind of droop down a little bit, like they start to lean over. They look a little bit sad and pouty. Usually I like to water it before it gets to that point, just so that I don't cause it to be underwatered. So I do just water it every third day. Occasionally I will bring it in the shower with me, but that's not that often, maybe like once a week, just to get some extra humidity. But if anything, I may be moving it into my bathroom, but we shall see. Since they do like more of a moist soil, if you do ever repot a begonia, I'd probably recommend using more of a peat-based soil mix so it doesn't dry out too fast. So I would kind of lay off of the perlite or orchid bark or any other thing like sand and stuff like that that encourages drainage. So you probably want to just put more peat or cocoa coir. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that all the time, but yeah, so that's pretty much what kind of soil they do like. This is actually my first begonia. I am going off of just my personal experience and what I've noticed in my plant friends, how they take care of their begonia, and speaking off of that and also some research that I have done online. You could just use Google if you do need more information, because every plant it's good to look up the information about it just so that you can do the best of your ability to take care of it and have it thrive in your home. So that's pretty much all I do for this guy, and that is the first plant that I bought this month. Okay, and the second plant that I purchased in June is this cute little baby right here. It is so petite and so adorable. I'm very excited to finally branch out into the fern family. So this is my very first fern that I have purchased, and I have adored this specific fern forever. Like ever since I've started learning about plants, I thought this one was always so cute, and if I were to ever try to take care of a fern, I would get this one. This one is a rabbit's foot fern, and it has the most cutest root system if you ever seen one. It has furry roots. I don't know if you guys can tell in the camera, but the roots are literally furry. And then the foliage is just so delicate and sweet looking. I just love how it looks like lace. And that is why I fell in love with this specific fern. I forgot to mention that the begonia I purchased was at my local garden center called Rainbow Gardens, and it was $3.99, I believe. I talked about it in my last video, so that's probably why I forgot to mention it. I did get this fern from Home Depot. No, I did. Where are you? Oh, I did get this fern. I did get this fern from Lowe's. If I said that super funny, it's because it took me like 4 times to figure out where I actually got it, but I got it at Lowe's, and it was only $3.98. But yeah, so this fern is in a 3.5 inch pot, and I just put it, since we're going to talk about care here in a second, but I did put some stones on the bottom, and I will fill up the bottom with water, and it kind of keeps that humidity for the plant longer, I guess. Like, in my opinion, that's just what I do. So now we're going to talk about care. So this fern particularly can thrive in medium to bright indirect light. So it doesn't need the brightest light, but it does prefer it. But it can do well in a lower setting light, or a lower light setting. Sorry, but yeah, so I have this one in my bathroom because I know that they also like humidity. So we're going to talk about that. Ferns, this is why I've always been scared to own one, is because they love humidity. They just love it. They thrive on it, and if they don't have enough, they could start to crisp up and the leaves will turn brown and they will fall off, or it kind of more looks like shedding. So I don't really love that look, but I'm willing to at least try. That's why it's taken so long for me to actually buy one, because I always was scared that it would shed and I would not like the look of that. And I don't know, but so far so good. This one has been in my home for about 2.5 weeks. And it's been living in my bathroom, so it gets that strong humidity every time somebody showers, because we love taking hot showers in this house, and so it gets all that steaminess, and it's been doing so well. It's even put out some new growth since I've bought it, and it's just doing great. And also with this one, watering it at least every other day to every 3 days. So it's kind of similar to the begonia, but yeah, so they like a moist soil. I feel like the steam has really been helping, and that is why I decided to keep him in there. It is in front of the east facing window, but it's also kind of shaded by trees, so it does get about medium light, but it's doing really well. And same as the begonia, the same soil, I would recommend putting it in more of a peat based soil mix. So it's really similar to the begonia as far as care goes. Okay, now we're going to talk about the final plant that I have purchased in this month of June. It is a lot different compared to the plants I've been talking about that loves humidity and being moist. So it's like on the whole other side of the radar, and this is what it is. I'm very excited because it is a rare plant and it is a wishlist plant. So here it is. If you already saw the tag, you probably already know what it is. It is a string of dolphins hanging basket. So can we just take a moment and adore this full basket? I'm gonna let my face hide so I can just focus on the true beauty. Oh. It is so full and so healthy. I'm very excited that I found this baby, and it literally was only $10.98 from Lowe's. So this is the price right here to prove it to you guys that it is possible to find rare plants for a decent price. You just gotta be patient, you just gotta hold out, save your money, and just God will bless you. But yeah, so this is a string of dolphins. It is in the Senecio family. I always say it wrong, but yeah, it is. If you want the whole scientific name, is Senecio peregrinus. So that is that. If anybody out there knows how to take care of a string of pearls, string of bananas, string of tears, all those plants, so very similar to this one. All you pretty much do is let it dry out. It does not like to be moist like the other ones. It can handle direct sunlight to bright and direct light. This one actually does require that bright light. Therefore, I'm probably going to be having this outside so that it thrives, because I have purchased in the past a string of pearls and it was just a flop because I was barely learning about plants and it just was not working out. It just But this one, I think I have the confidence, and that's why I bit the bullet and I got it. Yeah, but like I was saying, this one was the best looking as far as the top. A lot of them were really long and like totally spilling over the pot, but this one is also spilling out the pot, but the fullness at the top is what more I was looking for. This one was the fullest out of all of them and the healthiest looking. You can tell they probably just watered this guy, so I'm not going to be watering it for probably till next week, if that. But I am going to be having it outside for sure, and it's hopefully going to thrive. If not, then at least I didn't go out there and spend $20 for a 4-inch pot. That's what I was trying to avoid. This is why I was waiting for this guy. I heard that they were selling them in Lowe's and Home Depots, so I just held out, crossed my little fingers, and hoped for the best. And thank God I found some, because I was super stoked when I heard that they were selling them in big box stores. So yeah, this is String of Dolphins. I'm going to show you guys. It has a lot of new growth at the ends, if you can't tell. And they're so cute. I love, love, love it. But yeah, so care for this one is pretty much you let the soil go completely dry. They do not like to be kept too moist because they are very easy to get root rot, because their root system is very, very sensitive. The roots are super thin and they do not like to be overwatered. So you really want to let them dry out before you water them. Me personally, I've researched and watched enough plant YouTube that I learned that whenever they start looking a little bit squishy, same as Hoyas, that's kind of how I learned how to take care of them. That's when usually you should water them, and then they will plump up again and they won't look so squishy. But yeah, they do not require a lot of humidity. Actually, they like the complete opposite. They like a dry environment, and that's perfect for this Texas weather, so that is why I'm also going to be placing it outside, because I do keep it rather humid in my room as far as all the tropical plants I own, and also because I mist frequently. So I'm going to be giving it the best shot I can by just putting it outside, because it doesn't rain all that often and it does get really warm outside, so it should thrive in that environment. And they also like to have really good drainage, so you want a pot that has drainage holes, and you also want the soil to be very, I guess like a lot of perlite and a lot of orchid bark or sand, whatever you prefer. But they do like good drainage, so that is the soil that I would suggest potting them up in. And I did not have any control on how this was potted up. I'm just going to pray for the best and hope that it is well. I have plants that are from big box stores, and the soil that they're in, they're doing pretty well, so I'm just gonna hope that this one does just as well. And in my opinion, it just goes off of how you water it. So even if it does have a really strong peat based soil, I do think if I just kind of lay off the watering a little bit more, that it will be okay, because I won't be over drenching it and it will be, you know, drying out like it likes to do. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's such a full pot, so but it's probably going to be like a 5.5 or a 5-inch pot, and it's also in a hanging basket, so that's perfect, so I can hang it outside. Alright, so that will be pretty much the end of this video. I'm going to wrap it up here. That is all the plants that I have bought in the month of June, and the plant related items that I have bought in the month of June as well. I'm very excited that I got to share it with you guys. I was really looking forward to making this video this month, because it's just really exciting. If I don't take you guys with me to actually do the shopping, I still get to share what I got throughout the month. However, I do try my best to film me going shopping, but I have been more prioritizing my shopping vlogs towards like clothes, because I am going on a very exciting trip next month, and it's coming up actually super soon, so that is why I have been kind of slacking on the nursery tours or plant shopping with me, but I still got to share with you guys what I bought, so that's just as exciting, and I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I was looking forward to making it. But yeah, so that will be the end of today's video. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for staying tuned. Please give this video a big like if you enjoyed watching me talk about all the plant babies I got this month, and subscribe if you're into plant videos or vlog style / lifestyle videos, because those are going to be coming up a lot more frequently, and I'm very excited. But anyways, thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!